Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Rob here from Southwest Florida Television. I'd say it's a little bit on the foggy side this morning here at the beach. Can barely make out the horizon. Very humid here. Very, very humid. It should start burning off here in the next hour or so, though. Our water temperature's still hovering around 67, 68 degrees. There's two pelicans coming in here, heading up towards me, just above the water. Making their way up the beach. No blue sky this morning, huh? Crazy, crazy morning. Crazy, crazy morning. There's a nice little conch shell down here. Little Florida fighting conch. Up here on the beach, what do we have up here? Have a couple sand sculptures. We have an alligator over here. Somebody's attempted an alligator. I can see the alligator there. You can see his nose down here and his teeth. I cannot believe how heavy this fog is out here. Wow. That is thick. Pea soup out there this morning. Thick as pea soup. Isn't that what they say when the fog is thick? No red tide again. No red tide in Southwest Florida. Great news. No red tide. Good morning, stranger. How you doing today?
Good. Got 2 hugs today.
Huh?
I got 2 hugs today.
Oh, sweet. Any dolphins?
Not yet.
Darn it.
No sun either.
No, I know. It's gonna come out. This will clear up. Have a great day, Elsie. This will probably be the morning the dolphins come up onto the beach when it's all overcast like this and the fog is out. They'll probably get a great dolphin show and not be able to see it. Wouldn't that be terrible? I actually saw a boat out there. I could barely see it through the fog. Temperature's about 72 right now. Start to see a little light up here. A little light coming through the clouds. Looks like a little pear whelk down here on the beach. Oh, it's got a chip in the side of it. Yeah, there's a little pear whelk. Nice colors on it. The pear whelk has the opening on the opposite side of a lightning whelk. See if there's a lightning whelk down here. I can show you the difference between the two. Of course, I can't find a lightning whelk when I want to find one. Last Monday, I think it was, the beach was just covered with lightning whelks. Don't see any. There's somebody started to make something over here. Oh, why would somebody trample that? Looks like they had made a fish, a sand sculpture of a fish, and somebody just stomped it down. Excuse me. The air is really thick out here this morning. Whew. Very high humidity. Very, very high humidity. Kinda still keeping an eye out for the dolphins here, hoping they come swimming by. It's supposed to be a pretty nice afternoon once this fog burns off. Supposed to get pretty darn nice out here. The water's really nice. Really, really, really nice out here. Got some little waves rolling in. So some of our few little shorebirds down to the south. A couple little egrets. Water feels great. That fog is incredibly thick. The sun is up. You can see it is not burning through yet. No ospreys up here. I don't hear any ospreys calling out yet. I saw one osprey yesterday. A lot of pelicans yesterday. I haven't seen any pelicans. Saw two fly by earlier, and that's about it. They might be up further on the beach. Still have little piles of shells up here high on the beach. This was a huge line of shells here. Earlier in the week, the water came all the way up to the trees up here. Had a super high tide. Super high tide. The water came all the way up to here. Actually, a couple of the parking lots got flooded. A couple of the parking lots got flooded here. A couple of the boardwalks got taken out. So here is a big pile of shells. What is left in this pile of shells out here? What is left? Anything left in this pile for us? People have really picked through these things. We're at high tide now. So I don't know what we're gonna find out here, but I'm gonna keep looking. Keep looking. Still seeing a lot of fighting conchs, that's for sure. A lot of fighting conchs on the beach. There's one down here. There's an old lightning whelk. Actually, it's in pretty good shape. I wanted to show you the difference between a lightning whelk and a pear whelk. I got both of them here in my hand. Hang on a second. There you can really see the difference when you see the two of them together. The lightning whelk on the left, the pear whelk on the right. See how they have the openings on the opposite side there? The lightning whelk and the pear whelk. It's a very nice colors on that little lightning whelk on the left there. Both of them have nice colors. You can see the pear whelk is a lot smoother also than the lightning whelk. See, it's more rounded. The lightning whelk has points on it. Real easy to see the difference when you see them together. What else might we discover this morning? I hear a bird calling out. Can't tell what that is. I hear something chirping. Oh, anything down here? Thought I saw a big broken moon shell down here, or shark's eye. Piece of one. No, maybe not. Oh, here's something cool, I think. Nope. Broken. Another. I was going to show you a crucifix fish, but it's busted. Darn it. There's a nice little kitten's paw shell there. Nice little kitten paw. A little kitten paw shell. There's a squiggly little worm shell. The tip of a worm shell. cockle shell over here. Lots of little cockle shells on the beach. Cockle shell. What else do we have? A little bigger cockle shell. You can find some really nice sized cockles here at the beach. There's probably a medium sized one right here. You can find these alive too out on the sandbars. The live cockles. Very, very foggy out this morning. Everywhere we look. Look at all that fog. You can't even see down to the end of the beach. Oh, what did I see over here? I saw an old crown conch. They call it a king's crown, a crown conch. Oh, where'd it go? It's a pretty nice size one. Now I lost it. It's really hard with no sun. Everything's just a big white blob here. Darn it. Let me back up and refocus here. Where did that shell go? There it is. Just looks like another white shell here. Oh, it's busted up. I saw the back of this. That's a crown conch, a king's crown they call it. But as I turn it over, it's all broken up. Beautiful little shells when you find them in one piece. Same. Here's another little pear whelk, broken up pear whelk. Walk up the beach a little further. Hoping the sun comes out here soon. Hoping it burns through here and brightens things up. Listen to those little waves. Little waves breaking on the shore. I was hoping something got uncovered here. Ooh, looky there. Looky there. Is that an alphabet cone? Yeah. A little alphabet cone. Look at that. I was just saying, boy, I wonder if anything got uncovered here with last night's high tide. And there's a nice little alphabet cone. Cool. I got something in my pocket. I hate leaving the beach with empty pockets. A little alphabet. Look at the color of this shell here. This is a cockle. This is a cockle shell. Look how pink it is on the inside. Wow. One of our many scallop shells over here. There's a couple of them actually. Some black ones. A couple black scallops, a black and a brownish red scallop. All different color scallops. Different colors, sizes. The scallops. You can tell the scallop by those little wings down at the base. I call them wings. Kind of hard to see the colors with the sun not shining bright here. We are just in a big fog bank right now. Wow. See two lightning whelks piled up down there. Two little lightning whelks. Let's see what they look like. Pull them out of the pile. Two little lightning whelks. Those are pretty nice. In pretty good shape. Very, very nice. They'll go well with my alphabet cone that I just picked up. Very cool. Oh, what else? What else do we have? What else do we have down here? I'm sure there's some murexes down here. Lots of the jewel box shells. There's a couple jewel boxes right here. Half of a jewel box shell. Oh, anything else of interest here? Oh, there's one of our pen shells. A little pen shell up here on the beach. Kind of broken up, the pen shell. These can get pretty darn huge, the pen shells. I mean, of course, I rarely pick them up, but we got lots of oyster shells on the beach. Always find all different size oyster shells on the beach. Some people collect these for their crafts. The oyster shells. Here's another little scallop. Look at the colors on that one. Beautiful. Beautiful little scallop. Another one here. See how the colors vary? Beautiful little shells. The scallop shells. There's a big whelk shell. There's a big slipper shell down here. I saw it somewhere. Now I lost it. It was a really big one. Darn it. There's lots of these slipper shells out here. So it looks like a little slipper when you turn it over. Slipper shells. Just slowly making my way up the beach here, walking north, up in North Naples, Florida. If you're new to these beach walks, make sure you introduce yourself to the group here. Let everyone know where you're watching from. There's a little broken moon shell down here. Little broken shark eye. Fog is starting to lift here. Still thick though, still pretty heavy, but slowly starting to lift. It's looking down to the south. The sun's trying to burn through there, but it's not happening. I love these little baby fighting conch shells. I find some really interesting looking ones. The little fighting conchs. And there's a bigger one over here. There's a little teeny tiny pear whelk. A little tiny pear whelk. Look at that. A little baby pear whelk. There's a little baby tulip shell, a little baby pear whelk, and a little baby tulip. An old lace murex shell. That's an old one. That's kind of neat, those two little babies there, the little pear whelk and the little banded tulip. Nice little finds. Bigger pear whelk. Well, I already got about half a dozen shells in my pocket. Not bad. Considering it's not the ideal shelling conditions right now. There's another nice little pile here. A nice little line of shells here. More whelks. Boy, we have been seeing a lot of whelks on the beach. A lot of them are broken. There's a nice one. Nice little lightning whelk there. Another one over here. This one's chipped up a little bit. It's got some chips in it, a little lightning whelk. Wow. Lots of whelks out here this morning. Again. Piece of a moon shell, it looks like down here. Or shark eye. Nope, it's a whole one. A whole moon shell, a whole little shark eye. Darn, there's a broken murex down there. Broken apple murex shell, missing the end of it. The apple murex. Oh, I gotta straighten my back out, sorry. Stooping over. Old age is setting in. Boy, I see a couple little lightning whelks up here on the beach. Got another moon shell, piece of a moon shell. Ooh, that's a beauty. Look at that one. Wow. That's a cool looking pattern there. Very cool. Quite a few broken murex shells. There's one right down there. Right in the center. Broken apple murex. Maybe we'll find a nice little murex out here this morning. Lots of beautiful, beautiful fighting conch shells, Florida fighting conch shells out here. Lots of beauties, really nice ones. Lots of lightning whelks, lots of pear whelks. I'm waiting for big murex to jump out at me. Man, some great little things down here. Well, the murex shells I'm seeing though are broken. Here's my third little moon shell for the morning. Nice, interesting colors on that one. How cool is that? Funny, every moon shell I picked up so far this morning was upside down and buried in the sand. Kind of hard to spot. But I'm telling you, there's some nice little treasures out here this morning that I was not expecting to find. I really wasn't expecting much of a shelling morning. Another beautiful little lightning whelk. Another beautiful little whelk. Is that a tulip down there? Oh, part of a tulip shell. Darn it. That would have been a nice one. Part of a banded tulip. Beautiful colors. Thought I just saw a little apple murex. Let's see what that looks like. Yep. It's a whole one. It's a little one. But it's an apple murex nonetheless. Boy, My pocket is filling up. Amazing. You having fun here? You enjoying our little shelling expedition this morning? Another apple. There's a nice one, nice size apple murex. Our beach combing, our Saturday morning beach combing. See how these shells are all piled up here? You really, to do this right, you need to sift through them all. Go through these piles. Nice little olive shell here, nice little olive. Piece of a moon shell, that one's chipped up. Another murex over here. Not sure what, I think that's an old lace murex, just kind of got discolored. A lace murex. Birds, excuse me, the birds think I got food over here. They're very curious as to what I'm doing. The seagulls especially. If I pick a shell up and drop it, they come flying over thinking it's something to eat. Wow. Great little morning. Great morning out here. Some great little finds. Nothing huge. Not really many big giant shells. But definitely some beauties. Another apple murex. And a gorgeous. Check out this fighting conch. Wow. Look at the colors on that one. Beautiful little Florida fighting conch. Incredible. Another gorgeous scallop shell over here. Look at this one. Look at the colors on that scallop. Wow. It's amazing what you find if you just walk slow and open your eyes, take your time. Even though it's an ideal beach morning with all this fog, it's turned out to be a great morning of shelling. Absolutely wonderful. Another little whelk. Another little lightning whelk. Another moon shell down here. Oh, that one's, you can see inside of it. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Look right inside that moon shell. A lot of these broken. I've seen a lot of broken ones. I picked up probably 5 of them, 4 or 5 nice ones, but a lot of broken shark eyes on the beach. I did find one alphabet cone already this morning. That was kind of cool. That was really the first shell I picked up, was the alphabet cone. There's just so many shells piled up in a line here along the beach. Ooh, another nice olive shell. These olives have some really beautiful patterns on them. Very cool. Oh, hey, I got some kind of bad news. It's not bad news, but it's just disappointing. We're not going to be seeing Roy out here very often on the beach. The doctor has told him to stay off the beach, cut back to 2 times a week. He's overexerting himself, out here sweating too much. So 2 times a week we will be seeing Roy out here. But he still gets to come out, so that's a good thing. God bless him. And he is slowly recovering, so he has to adhere to his doctor's orders. Or he will never be out here full time. So when you see him, just remind him to listen to his doctors. His doctors and his nurse. Man, there are so many little shells just piled on top of one another here. Just so many cool little moon shells. Or moon shells, worm shells. Old murex. So there's piles of these worm shells on the beach this morning. There's an really old murex. Old murex shell. You see them lots of these old tulip shells, broken tulips, banded tulips. And here comes our shark tooth hunters. Anything? Nothing. Zippo this morning?
Zippo so far.
Uh-oh. Losing your touch.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I think those Canadians came down and took them all.
Started taking them
Yeah.
all. Yeah. We got to send the Canadians back. That's only a joke, right?
Okay.
Well, that puts them in front of you. You're going to find them or you're not.
Yep. And I'm not. Good luck.
Now watch you go down there and find a big one.
Whoa. That'd be the day. Man. If I find a huge shark's tooth, I will be one happy camper. One happy camper. See, there's so many little see these little black triangular pieces of shell and stone. You really have to have a good eye to find the shark's teeth mixed in with these. This is just a piece of shell, but it kind of resembles a shark's tooth. So many neat things down here. I mean, there's so many things I could be picking up and showing you. But, I mean, the little fighting conchs everywhere. Look at these. I don't know what kind of shells these are, but they're beautiful, and you see them all over the place. See how I stopped and bent over? Boom. There's an apple murex buried over there. You just walk right by things like this. You stop and you start looking, and more shells just start popping out in your face. Look at these little tiny baby lightning whelk. Look at the size of that. There's a piece of a tulip over there. See that? Banded tulip there. There's a broken murex over here. All kinds of little goodies when you stop and bend over. Stretch that back. Just amazing. One pocket is already bulging. I picked up so many shells. I have a feeling I'm gonna pick up a couple more. We'll see. The sun is really trying to come out here. It is just can't get through that fog this morning. Cannot get through that fog. There's another nice little murex. Lace murex. Told you I'd be picking up another one. Wow. What a great morning. I think Roy will be out here tomorrow. I think we'll see Roy at the beach tomorrow. I'm gonna get him on a schedule so we can schedule him for our conversations here, our morning chats. But again, they're gonna be cut back to 2 times a week until his leg gets better. Another gorgeous little scallop shell down there. I thought the shells were starting to thin out, but maybe not. What has happened is these are shells. What I'm finding are shells that have been on the beach now for nearly a week. And the waves just, as the tide comes in and out, the waves just kind of sift through them. And it just kind of spreads them out on the beach. So I'm finding all of the nice little shells that were buried on the bottoms of these piles. See, I got a little fan club following me along the beach here. They've just been hanging around here, watching me pick things up. Hoping that it's food that I'm dropping here. Please, please don't feed any of the birds when you come to the beach. Any of the wildlife. As fun and tempting as it might seem, don't do it. There are signs posted throughout the park asking you not to feed the wildlife. What do we got down here? Oh, broken little tulip. I see a little moon shell sitting on top of a tulip shell. A little baby shark eye sitting on top a piece of a tulip shell. Saw a little broken murex around here somewhere. Broken murex. That's a cool little shark eye. A little baby. Found a little baby lightning whelk, a little baby pear whelk this morning. Little teeny tiny ones. A little tiny baby tulip shell. Now a little baby moon shell. Boy, still more shells scattered around up here. Darn. Look at them all. Nice tulip. Nice tulip shell. Sweet. Sweet little find, a little banded tulip. Ooh. Another alphabet cone. My second little alphabet cone today. Nice banded tulip and an alphabet cone. Holy schmoly, huh? What? It's a fantastic, fantastic morning. Moon, little shark eye. Oh, I thought I got lucky and found another tulip. I saw that sticking up. Darn it. Just the top of a banded tulip. I can't imagine what all I've missed. So many shells out here this morning. And I know I've missed piles and piles of them. I can only pick up so many. Another beautiful, that is a beautiful, beautiful apple murex. There we go. People just marching right through the birds up there, chasing them away. Well, the shells are starting to thin out now. I think I hit the prime spot on the beach this morning. We might stumble across one or two more. One or two more nice little treasures. But my pocket is full. My one pocket is full. I have a whole nother pocket I could fill up if I wanted. I gotta start finding some really special things though. Like this beautiful little lightning whelk. I'm just gonna leave it here for somebody else. Starting to see a little blue sky finally here. A little blue starting to show through. Out in the Gulf here. Another cool little murex. We got some terns up here. Some gulls and terns together. Let's see if I can get you a look at them without scaring them away. It's been a while since we saw all those birds at the beach like this. It's not a lot, but it's a good start. The whiter birds are terns. Of course, the darker ones are seagulls. Two different types of terns out here. A little light on them now. The sun's just peeking out. Great look at some terns. Oh. And they just kind of flew away. Everybody's got a scratch once in a while. Where's you at? Here, I want to find one of those greater terns. Where are you at? Here. I think that's the royal crested tern right there with the orange beak. Freaking people, man. They just freaking walk by these things. They don't even give a crap. They just walk right through them. I can't stand when people do that. Just get your head out of your ass. It's really stressful on the birds when you walk through them, and especially when you let your kids chase them up and down the beach. I do my best to walk very, very slowly around them, give them their space. Try not to make any sudden movements to startle them. Every once in a while they'll take off when I'm walking by them. It ticks me off that I scared them. My favorite thing is to come out here and watch the birds. The dolphins and the birds. If you're just tuning in, we have had a wonderful, wonderful morning of shelling. Found some really, really nice shells this morning. We're up at the north end of the park, up in area 4 right now. There's still some shells scattered about on the beach here. Here's a pretty nice little pear whelk right there. That's not a bad looking pear whelk right there. That is a nice one. I think I see a moon shell. I think I see a moon shell upside down on its back over here. Oh, it's busted up. Darn it. Chipped up. It's got another shell inside of it. That's all right. One of my pockets is already full. Working on filling up the other one. One of these days I'm gonna sit at home and sort through all my shells and see what I got there, and maybe put some little packages, little shell packages together for sale on Facebook here. The things I picked up at Delnor Wiggins. No shortage. No shortage of beautiful little shells. Just amazing. You never know what's waiting for you around the next turn here. I have some really nice lightning whelks that I found this morning. 2 alphabet cones, quite a few little moon shells, quite a few apple murex shells, a couple lace murex shells. Nice little pear whelk. 2 of these, just thought that was a neat looking conch. You can find these all over the beach, but I just like the color pattern on that little fighting conch that I picked up earlier. A little darker than usual. And as I was saying earlier, most of these shells that I'm going through right now that I'm looking at, they have been out on this beach for nearly a week. And what has happened is the tide coming in and out has just kind of spread them out now. And so you don't have to sift through them. Mother Nature did the sifting for us. We're finding lots of little shells that were buried on the bottom. Some big piles of shells earlier this week. There's one of our old turkey wing shells. Got to show you a turkey wing. There's got to be somebody out there new that's never seen a turkey wing shell. Or turkey wing. It was really, really foggy when I first hit the beach this morning. Now the fog's starting to break up. Starting to see some blue sky. Probably right around the end of this morning's beach walk, the blue sky will be out. The fog will be gone. Getting some sunlight. Finally getting some sunlight on the beach here. Kind of patchy, but sunlight nonetheless. No red tide out here, by the way. No red tide, if you're curious. No red tide, and the water temperature is between 67 and 68 degrees. No red tide in Southwest Florida. People are just going to the beach in masses. Fort Myers Beach, they're saying the traffic is horrible up in Fort Myers Beach. If you're down in Naples, in the Naples area, do a little research. Up in the North Naples area, look into the beach bus. The Collier County beach bus. Free rides to the beach. You park in designated parking areas and they drive you to the beach. Good alternative way to get to the beach in Collier County, northern Collier. They'll bring you right into Delnor Wiggins here. Wiggins might be closing today. It's going to be such a beautiful day. The parking lot might be filling up. So you might want to look into the beach bus as an alternate mode of transportation today. Wow. Still quite a few shells down here. Quite a few. I'm just kind of moving, walking along kind of fast now. Trying to keep an eye down there, but also trying to look out into the water. One of our dolphin friends come by. We haven't seen any up close to shore lately. All been further out and moving along quickly. I'm just amazed at the amount of broken tulip shells I have been seeing on the beach. Bits and pieces of tulip shells all along the beach. They're such beautiful shells, the tulips. I did find one this morning, one nice little tulip. I mean, I found quite a few nice little shells. There's one of the little tulips I found this morning. I found a little baby one too. There's a banded tulip that I picked up earlier. Found a lot of lightning whelks this morning too. A lot of whelks, a lot of lightning whelks this size here. Haven't seen any angel wings. No angel wings, some broken angel wings. There's a piece of an angel wing right down there. Piece of an angel wing shell. They are so fragile. They're beautiful shells, the angel wings. Occasionally I'll find one, but not very often. They're usually broken. Alright, where's all those moon shells hiding? We were seeing a lot of those for a little while in one little stretch of beach. We were finding a lot of murex and a lot of moon shells there for a few minutes. There's another murex. Nice little murex. Boy, that's a beauty. That is a beauty right there. Nice one. Nice little apple murex. I don't know how many of those I picked up this morning. Probably at least 8. 8 nice little apple murex shells. Probably 8 nice little moon shells. Probably 4 or 5 nice little lightning whelks. 2 alphabet cones. A couple nice, really nice olive shells. Just getting up into Area 5 here. boy. Well, a couple weeks ago, I had such good luck up here in Area 5. And I filled one of my pockets with apple murite shells up here in Area 5. It was just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Not seeing too much up here this morning though. An old pile there. It's been dug through a lot. People have really sifted through there. There's a piece of an old broken crown conch. There's one of our little snowy white egret friends up here. You can see how deep these piles of shells are though. I mean, that's pretty deep. You can do some serious digging in there. It's a nice little pear whelk over there. Couple nice little olives. There's a nice little olive over here. Little olive shell. Come on, one more moon shell. One more shark eye before I turn around. Tomorrow I am planning a trip out into the Everglades. I want to go find some gators and get some pictures of some gators, and I know of a really great river out there, the Turner River. It's usually full of gators. Right, and they're laying all along the bank. Hopefully I'll get some really nice photos. You got to be very, very careful around alligators. Do not get close to them. They seem so docile, but they can jump up and grab you in the blink of an eye. Keep your distance, please. When you're dealing with alligators. There's a little baby paper fig shell. Another thing, keep your dogs away from gators. Keep them away from lakes and canals here. The gator will jump out and snatch your little pup. Before you know what happens. It happens every year down here. Somebody's dog gets eaten by an alligator, or somebody loses a hand or an arm to an alligator. It's ridiculous. Just got to respect all wildlife. Just because it's big and ugly and looks like it can't move. You can see a gator run. There's some videos on YouTube of alligators running. They can burst, I think up to like 30, 35 miles an hour for a short distance. And they can definitely get a hold of you before you know what happened. So if you're out taking pictures of alligators, give them their space. Keep your distance. Morning. Now the same thing goes with dolphins. You see maybe you'll be out on jet skis or you'll be swimming and a pod of dolphins comes by. Don't go after them. Don't try to get up close to them. I mean, you don't realize how big a dolphin is. And they are very, very powerful. And even just plain, a dolphin can hurt you. Don't ever try to feed a dolphin. They might mistake your fingers for food. Remember, they are wild animals, as cute as they are. It's gorgeous out here this morning. Big scallop shell over here. Look at this one. Look at that big scallop. Look at the size of that. Beautiful. Well, by George, I think it's time to turn around. Start walking back down the beach. See what we missed. See who we run into here. As I said earlier, we won't be seeing Roy. Roy's beach visits have been cut down to 2 days a week by the doctor. Doctor's orders, doctors, nurses. Roy is not supposed to be out here pushing himself yet. He's got to take his recovery slow. And be thankful for those 2 days he can come out here. Hopefully we'll see him tomorrow. Hopefully one of those 2 days will be tomorrow. Look at all these shells piled up here. Wow. Amazing. All under the trees here, the old trees that fell over. Amazing. Well, let's head back down the road here. Like I said, see what we missed. Probably find something. There's been a lot of people walking up behind me. Maybe we'll get lucky and spot a dolphin or two. I think I see our friend Bill coming up the beach. No red tide. If you're curious about the red tide, no red tide out here. Southwest Florida's beaches are free of red tide right now. Thank goodness. Fog is slowly lifting now. Now we're starting to see some blue all around us. Well, we couldn't see the sky when we came out this morning. The fog was so thick. What a difference an hour and a half makes, huh? Hi, Bill. Good, how are you doing?
Not much.
Find something nice?
Nothing nice, just a little shark's tooth. That's
A
it.
little. One's better than none.
That's about it.
One more than I found.
That's it this morning.
Yeah.
Not much around.
So our buddy
Yeah.
is only supposed to be at the beach 2 days a week. Doctor's orders, and he's not supposed to drive himself there. That's the latest doctor's orders. Doctor and nurse.
Yeah.
I want to get him on those 2 days. I want to get him on a schedule so I know when he's going to be out here.
On the weekend, pretty much.
Yep.
Came here Saturday and Sunday.
Yep. It's going to be hard for him to mind the rules.
Good luck with that one.
Yeah, good luck is right. Some old dogs you can't teach new tricks.
Well, I keep every day he was down here, I give him shit. Royce.
Yeah.
Don't get so close to the water.
Yeah, he's pushing his luck.
Yeah.
He was pushing his luck out here.
Yeah. So 2 days a week, and we.
And I think, I think it's slowing the healing process down by him walking.
He doesn't give it a chance. Okay.
Right. That's it.
He's trunching through the heavy sand down here. It's hard enough for us to get through this sand.
Exactly.
And he has a bad leg. Okay, so
You're
he's
exactly
trying
right.
to get through it. It's impossible.
Yeah.
He's a very.
He is stubborn. He is a stubborn mule.
Change his name.
Yeah.
Mr. Stubborn Roy Hazy.
There you go.
There you go.
Boy, when I came out here, you couldn't see the end of the beach.
Well, that's the reason we came late.
The fog was so
we're
thick
down
this
in
morning.
south from Wires. See, over there, you can't see nothing.
Yeah,
I mean, you couldn't see a foot in front of you.
I bet. Yeah, it looked thick on the map this
Yeah,
morning.
it was thick.
I have not. Have you seen any dolphins later in the day?
Nothing.
Really?
Oh wait, sorry, that's not true. On let's see, Thursday, there was 3 or 4 of them, and they came right up. The little ones,
wow!
The little ones were right
Oh.
up near shore here.
They had a little one.
Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah.
Sweet. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
They changed their schedule or
They
something.
have changed something. It's always late in the afternoon.
Yeah. Usually they're first thing in the morning.
Well, they're late.
Yeah.
They're late risers.
That's it. All right. See you later. Good luck. So the dolphins are coming by in the afternoons now. There's a little snowy, one of our little snowy egret friends. We got a good look at one yesterday morning catching a fish. Oh, hey, I'm back here. Had a little disconnect. Lost our signal for a minute there. Sorry about that. So this is part 2 of my Saturday morning beach walk. It's just making my way back down the beach. Beautiful Saturday morning. Starting to see some blue sky. It was really foggy this morning. Really starting to clear up nicely now. Look at that. What a difference from earlier this morning. Boy, part 1, the beginning, the other video here, we had a great morning shelling, found lots of beautiful shells. Definitely want to check out part 1 of this morning's beach walk. We might stumble across something nice on the way back here. The tide's slowly going out now. How you doing? Big piles of shells left over from earlier this week on the beach. Piles of them. Especially up towards the north end. Big piles. It doesn't look like anybody's gone through these, really. Done any digging through them yet. So there might be some nice little treasures buried in here still. You never know what you're gonna find. There's a little paper fig, little baby paper fig shell. I have filled one of my pockets this morning and I'm working on filling the other one. Found some great stuff. Found a lot of murex shells. This is it's like an old lace murex. Nice little lace murex I found earlier. What else is in there? Oh, little apple murex. I found a lot of these murex shells this morning. A lot of them. Oh, what else did I find this morning? What's in there? Whelks, conchs. Oh, where's a whelk? Oh, look, found 2 cone shells this morning. 2 little alphabet cones earlier this morning. Those were nice little finds. I don't know where all the whelks are. I have a bunch of whelks in my pocket. Bunch of little ones, medium size. There's a little whelk right there. Found a lot of these lightning whelks on the beach this morning. Found, what else did I find? Nice little tulip shell. Found a nice little tulip shell this morning. Then get some light on it over here. Get out in the sun. Little tulip, little banded tulip. Anything today? Oh my goodness. Good morning without finding shark's teeth. Little pear whelk. I got full pockets. A lot of little moon shells this morning. Found a lot of little moons. Little moon shells. Found a lot of these. Nobody found any shark's teeth for this morning on the beach. Our friends that come out looking for shark's teeth. No luck this morning with their shark's tooth hunting. Absolutely gorgeous now. Go watch the other video later and look at what the weather looked like when I came out onto the beach. It was just absolutely incredible how thick the fog was. Now it is just about all burned off. Blue sky is starting to show through here. I hear an osprey. I hear an osprey. He's up in one of those trees there. I heard him chirping. What a difference a couple hours makes out here on the beach. No red tide out here. Water's 67, 68 degrees. This is where we were finding some gorgeous shells this morning. Some nice little lines of shells on the beach up at the north end of the park this morning. There's a paddle boarder out there. I don't know if you can see the paddle boarder out there. Stop and zoom in a little. A lone paddle boarder there. That's a relaxing sport. Takes you a little while to get accustomed to standing on the board there to get your balance. They have paddleboard yoga classes here on Sundays. You should look into that. If you're into yoga, think about doing it on a paddleboard here at the beach on Sunday morning. If you don't have a board, they can rent you a board and get you all set up. Paddleboard yoga Sunday mornings here at Delnor Wiggins. Comes our friend Justine. Don't miss any of them.
Oh yeah. I saw something and now I can't find
It
it.
happens to me all the time.
How are you doing
Good.
today?
Found some great stuff.
Yeah, me too.
It's like
Had some great
all kinds of
samples.
murex, lots of murex shells.
Yeah, I
And
found a huge one. Well,
Oh,
huge for me, but
it's probably huge.
oh, I found
Whoa.
a great. I found two.
That is
This
beautiful.
it's missing the tip, but I found
Oh.
another one that's whole. Where'd it go?
Beautiful crown conch. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't have a really nice one.
I don't
though.
either.
didn't
This is the
until
one
today.
shell that I don't have a big one.
I found a really beautiful.
Yeah, lots of nice olives out here today.
olive. And where is that?
That's a nice olive shell.
You would
Beautiful
think that the
crown
murex
conch
would
there.
pop right out. There it is.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Isn't that great?
That is a nice size one. Wow.
And I found one of each of the 3 slipper shells out here, up 2 actually.
Oh, wow.
The spiny slipper shell. That one's a
I didn't know that was
sample.
actually a
Yeah,
spiny
there's 3.
slipper.
There's 3 different types. There's a spiny slipper that has those lines of spines. There's
Uh-huh.
a spotted slipper shell, and then the regular Atlantic slipper
Interesting.
shell. Yeah.
I thought that was just like a defect.
No.
That's supposed to be
And I
like
found
that.
this. I can't remember what it's called. It's like a turkey wing, but it has this like
Well, it looks like a broken.
Beard.
It's a mossy art, but it looks like a broken one.
yeah.
But it's
But it's
that
got
weird
that
ridge
thing.
on it. Yeah.
I know it's a different type of thing, but anyway.
No, I love
Not
that
bad
crown
stuff.
conch.
Yeah,
Awesome,
I'm excited to have a nice one finally.
Yep. All right, good luck.
Take
Have a great
care.
Saturday. See you
also.
later. Enjoy this beautiful weather. Ugh. The weather has just turned around on us this morning. I mean, it was beautiful this morning. It was just foggy. Now that fog is lifted. The tide's going out. Some great shelling out here. Some great shelling. Beautiful water, no red tide. Perfect, perfect beach day. This place is gonna get really crowded in a couple hours. I don't know if you can see the pelicans flying by over here. Just beautiful blue sky. The heavens have opened up for us this morning. Let the sunshine in. Still a little haze out on the horizon, but that will be burning off soon. When we started earlier this morning, the water was up to here earlier this morning. We were finding some nice stuff all around in here, some nice shells. All in here. I'm sure there's still some beauties down here. Just got to get down there and look close. How are you? What a great morning out here. Remember, this is part 2 of my beach walk. Part 1 had some great shelling. You're definitely going to want to watch part 1. Part 2 is just beautiful, beautiful weather. The sky is cleared. It's really warming up fast out here. My gosh, it's going to be up in the 80s again today. Incredibly warm. Unseasonably warm, actually. But all along here this morning, this is all shells. This is where we found some really great stuff this morning. Really great stuff. A lot of little lightning whelks. Moon shells, apple murex shells, a lot of great stuff out here this morning. Here's something I think that's kind of different. Not sure if that's a limpid. Not sure what that is. Pretty cool though. Little tiny thing. Wow. Always. You can always find our little fighting conchs out here. Not always, but 90% of the time. Our little fighting conch shells. Look at that. I just stopped here. Just for the heck of it. 2 more little Murex shells going in my pocket. 2 more little Murex shells. Just for stopping and looking at a little fighting conch on the beach. I got rewarded with 2 more little Murex shells. I love it. I love it. Can't believe how tiny these Murex shells are. Look at this. There's another little baby Murex. A little baby Murex. Over here, a little baby pear whelk. That's why everybody walks by, all these little babies. They're looking for the big giant ones. I am too. But you miss all these great little shells. Crazy morning. 1 full pocket, working on filling up another pocket. And I've already been by here looking at these shells once. It just goes to show. No matter who you are, it's easy to miss things. Beautiful little cockle, the pink color inside on the cockle shell. Little baby lightning whelk down here. Little look at this. 2 little shark eyes. 2 little shark eyes, moon shells. Absolutely wonderful. A wonderful morning. All right, I just dropped the moon shell. Where'd it go? I just dropped it. There it is. Over there. Missed my pocket. Any more moon shells? Well, let's see. I stopped to look at a little fighting conch and I found some Murex shells. Let's look at another little fighting conch. See if I spot anything around it. There's a little, nice little fighting conch. Anything else laying around it? Not this time. Wow. Somebody asked me to, so you should take pictures of the shells you find in the morning. I'm like, ugh. By the time I get off the beach, get home, get the video uploaded to YouTube, get the descriptions in and everything, share them around the internet a little bit, it's noontime. It's more than just this little walk out on the beach when I do these. I've got half a day's time into these beach walks. So I really hope you enjoy them. Because nobody's paying me to be out here doing this. However, every once in a while, somebody will make a little donation, and that's always appreciated. A little contribution. That's why I always keep a link to my PayPal account here in the description of these posts. Every little bit helps, believe me. Definitely makes my wife happy. She's not too excited about me doing these beach walks. But I love it. I just love the fact that I'm bringing all you people together on social media. That's one of the biggest thrills of coming out here and doing this, is just seeing all the people getting together and chatting back and forth in the comments. That's what it's all about. Making new friends on social media. In what I hope is a friendly and non-threatening environment here. We try to keep it pleasant. Try to stay away from politics as much as possible. Plenty of other Facebook pages and tweets and all that nonsense for politics. We don't need them here. And I do ask for your help. If anybody makes a comment that's off color or whatever, please let me know. Send me a message so we can get them off of here, get them blocked. How are you guys doing today? Great. Good morning. Some of our friends on the beach. I get such a big kick out of meeting people out here that have been following me on Facebook. Somewhere up in the Midwest or the Northeast, and then they show up at the beach and introduce themselves. Even people from other countries. It's amazing. It amazes me how many people watch these videos. Yeah, gorgeous view. You know, if you're planning on visiting Naples and you're looking for a place to stay, I want to recommend the Inn of Naples. The Inn of Naples. Do check out the Inn of Naples, a nice hotel. Kind of centrally located in Naples. It's not the Ritz-Carlton, and it's not the Howard Johnson. It's in between the two. Nice clean rooms, friendly staff, great people, good friends. I wouldn't recommend them if they weren't. The Inn of Naples. You're not paying me to say that. I believe that. Also, if you're ever planning on visiting Naples, check out Nonstop Naples Facebook page. Got some great things to see and do in Naples there. Make sure you also download the free Nonstop Naples app. Get some rewards, some little discounts on a few places around town. It's free, the app, so you got nothing to lose. Absolutely beautiful out here. Again, this is the second live feed I did this morning. The first live feed, we had some wonderful shelling this morning. Started out with a really foggy beach. Found some beautiful shells. Now in part two here, the fog is lifted. Colors are beautiful. Just an absolutely picture perfect day. water is gorgeous out here. 58 degrees. Whew. Feels so nice. Well, I think I'm going to sign off. I want everybody, wish everybody a wonderful day. Have a great weekend, a happy Saturday, a safe Saturday. Remember to take some time to check out all of my photos and videos. Hit that share button. Make sure you like and follow Southwest Florida Television. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you soon. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.